Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do is piggyback a little bit of what I said on my last video regarding when I was, recovering from being sick. I had mentioned briefly about the videos that I'm putting out and the reason. Now, when I first started the channel, it was mainly focusing on my life, my mother's life, growing up in a domestic violence setting and sharing those experiences that I went through, my mother went through, and how difficult it was for me to pass a lot of those issues that I endured as a child, and even it carried on through my adult years. But those videos, I know they're very tough subjects. And now that already June will be pretty much coming close to 2 years of me launching this channel. And I've noticed that, during that course of those almost 2 years, I have been evolving on the topics that are still kind of heavy, but now that I'm being, pretty much guided in focusing on topics that are, can I say, relationship based. And it will be relationship between family, friends, romantic, whatever. And those videos are coming from, one, my perspective as a person who's lived through it. Second of all, I also share perspectives as a person seeing people go through on a daily basis. And what I've learned by watching other people's lives, and pretty much bring it out for everyone to see, and hopefully make people think on the choices that they can do for themselves. Now, I know people who are viewing these videos are getting ruffled in your home settings, whatever the reasons are. But these videos are meant not for everyone to say, oh, get a divorce, walk out of your wives, husbands, whatever. These videos are meant to pretty much change your own settings of how you view things in life. Reevaluate your situations in your homes, in your personal life, and make the necessary adjustments that need to be made. Now, the thing about people don't like change. And I'm one of them too. I'm not gonna lie, I hate changing. Every time, every week, something is changing within myself or in my life, and I'm just like digging into the ground like, oh, here we go again. I'm pretty much along with you guys. I hate changes. But without having those changes happen, then we don't grow. Our minds don't grow. We will be stuck in a very outdated paradigm of the way we were brought up. And we passing that outdated mindset to our own children, thinking that that's normal. And this is why I'm doing these videos. Because I'm not, the adults, if you don't want to change your mindset, that's up to you. But I'm focusing mostly on the young people out there. Because we need to change the way society is, thinking and molding our future generations. We have to make sure our children are not becoming the next, celebrity that is just flaunting their TNA just for acceptance. And I personally, I'm a parent. I tried every single day to mold my family to think differently and have different ways of looking at success. And I think, we need to help our generations of young people to make better choices. And so those better choices will be beneficial for their own future families. So this is why I'm continuing to evolve with the channel. I am more focusing on, not only helping the adults, but also our future young people that are watching these videos. And I'm very aware of the demographics of young people that are pretty much following me. But, it's not so much of me gaining the popularity as a person who's, influencing our future generation. It's more of bringing out important messages for them to think, reflect, and evolve. And if you hear a voice in the background, that's my adult son. He's on the phone. So excuse the voice in the background. So, so that being said, videos will continue sharing different topics of different types. And these are guided for our future young people. Because, sometimes conversations are not always free-flowing in the homes. Not everyone has, the privilege to sit around a family table and have healthy discussions. I still am aiming for this platform to be a community of people that could share their experiences wherever the background you come from. And, like I had mentioned before, if you suffer with chronic illness and you want to have a discussion, let's do it. If you are suffering with mental illness and, sometimes you don't have a person to talk with, then you have, a place on my page to have a discussion. Even children who are pretty much don't have that support system, that they don't get their guidance from home. This will be a platform to talk, have a discussion. Because I'm not a trained psychologist. I'm not someone who has a PhD hanging in the back of the wall. I am very much a person who's very humanitarian, and seeing how the world has evolved. And I think it's time for somebody to say, hey, it's time for a change. And you know what? I'm willing to step up to the plate and help people along the way, what little I can from my end. but but that's where I'm at right now. Reflect. You know, a lot of the things that you're hearing, make your little changes. Look for services that you think you need. And I also will never advocate to anyone that if you're being physically abused or psychologically abused, to sit there and tolerate that. I will never be the one to advocate, oh, stay with that marriage if they're hurting you physically and mentally. Then obviously there's changes, that severe changes need to be made. Because safety is very important. Your safety. I went through it, so I do understand that those type of decisions that needs to be made. But other than that, if you have ways that you would like to fix your marriage and having a healthy discussion that doesn't lead to fisticuffs, then have that sit down and have that communication flowing. You know, at the end of the day, these are your lives, not mine. I only doing is pretty much bringing out those messages. And I am making my own daily changes every single day. Anyway, so that is pretty much it. I hope that it clears something from this video, that it'll clear any questions, wondering why I'm putting these type of subjects and stuff like that. So yeah, this is where I'm at. And as the years go by, the channel evolves to different types of things, I'll be letting you guys know where I'm heading. You know, it's important to have this free-flowing communication going for everyone. After all, we need to make a positive change in our future, and I think shoving those problems under the rug is very outdated thinking, and it's time for positivity and hard work to be done. Alrighty, so I thank you everyone who are viewing my videos. Please give the videos a like, and if you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe. And I hope to see everyone soon in my next video. Bye.